Hey everybody, which is STRANG from the UK. This afternoon's video, I'm just going to go over the top 25 privacy coins. I've done a couple of videos lately. One was detailing the ones I personally hold, my favourites, ones I used to hold. I've done a video the other day on Daps, which got quite a big response. So I'm just going to go over the top 25 privacy coins currently out there. There's obviously many others. I'm just going to go through the top 25. So number one, Monero, as I spoke about the other day. It's been in the top 20 for God knows how long. You know, it's been around for years. Circulating supply is quite low. You know, current price $66. It's all-time high, $495. In the last year, its highest price was $120. So the fact it's still, I say, in the top 20 after all this time just shows the longevity of the project. You know, it'd be around forever. I used to hold Monero, I don't anymore. I'm thinking about getting back into the top privacy coins. I went away from privacy coins in the last year. They got quite a bad sort of press and they're being taken off exchanges, so the price was going down. I concentrated on other projects, you know, outside the privacy side of things. So anyway, Monero is number one. You know, been around a long time, as I say. 2014 is actually a fork of Bitcoin, which again is another one still going around. But I say it's still going out there. It's still probably known as the number one privacy coin to everyone who mentions it. If you mention privacy coin, most people instantly think of Monero. Remember 2017, the huge price increase. Everyone remembers that when it was just a few dollars and it went up to massive figures. You know, I cashed in or took profits quite early, really, because it went to $495. But oh well. So with Monero, completely control your funds. Like I always say, it's got the ring security. No one. It's impossible for anyone to know who paid who. As I said the other day, I don't know when I talked about Monero the other day. The next one, Zcash. Again, another project which has been around quite a while. Put it mildly, it's all-time high, 5,941. Current price $51. In the last year, it's actually reached $124. So, I say the fact it's still ranked 28 again is fantastic for the project after all this time. Still in the top 30 after all this, you know. So it was launched in 2016. That's when it reaches all-time crazy highs, you know, and it's decentralized and open source privacy focused cryptocurrency that enables selective transparency of transactions. It has the zero knowledge proof called ZK Snarks. I'm going to talk about another project soon. They claim they can be 20 times faster than Zcash, which is a new project, but I'll go over that soon. So Zcash, yep, number two, Komodo is a project that I actually hold. Done another video recently on my top 20 holdings. Is actually in my top 20. Current price 76 cents. Its all-time high was $10. And last year it's actually reached $1.92. It's ranked 68. With the Komodo, circulating supply 120 million, total is 200 million. So, you know, 6%. So we're not all out there. So Komodo is constantly developing. Again, I talked about that when I did my top 20 holdings of their roadmap and their future plans. That's why I like the project so much. So it's basically blockchain development actually roots go back to 2014. It's taken a while to get going, but I say in the last ball when it reached $10, me personally, again, it's not financial advice. I always say this: no one can ever predict any future price of coin. But the next ball run, I believe this will smash through the all-time highs. But again, that's just my personal opinion. The next one is Verge, which I don't hold any Verge. I used to. To be honest, it was one of the first coins I actually bought. You know, when I first got involved with cryptocurrency back in 2016, you know, I got the big ones like Ethereum and Litecoin and Bitcoin. And then I discovered Bittrex, which between Coinbase and Bittrex are the two sites I've been on the longest. Anyway, I went on Bittrex and I dabbled and got involved with a few other coins, and I got quite a bit of Verge. Its all-time high was actually 30 cents. Now we're not even a cent, but it's still ranked 62. In the last year, it's actually reached a cent. Most of the supplies out there. Just a few more basically almost out there, which is great for the future price. So it was created in 2014. It was actually originally known as Dogecoin Dark, which is incredible. You know, and it's an open source privacy coin with a team of international developers. And it uses an anonymity tool for an anonymous network layer to pay to high specific transactions. Just another pure privacy coin. So it's number 4 out of all the privacy coins is Verge. So should I get it again? I don't know. I haven't looked into Verge for ages to see what they're developing, what they're actually doing at the moment. With the relatively low sort of supply out there, relatively speaking, perhaps I should look into it again, but there's so many other projects I'm interested in at the moment. I don't know, but I need to keep up to date really on what Verge are doing. Another one, next one, number 5, Horizon, which again I spoke about the other day. I've actually held Horizon before. actually probably tomorrow about the latest rumour of coins possibly going on Coinbase. I know Coinbase have done that before, and very few actually get on there. But these ones are actually claiming. So surprise, actually Horizon, they might be listed on Coinbase. Obviously during the week's had a bit of a pump in price because of that news. I'm surprised because Coinbase was sort of going away from privacy coins. So I was actually surprised. So Horizon describes itself as an inclusive ecosystem where everyone is empowered and rewarded for their contributions. Horizon's scalable platform enables businesses and developers to quickly and affordably create public or private blockchains. So at the moment, the price is just over $8. All-time high was $67. In the last year, it was actually reached $14. So Horizon doing well. Last time I looked at it, I think it was ranked 100 literally last week. Now ranked 80, probably because of the Coinbase hype. Again, said about the circulating supply, not having 9 million. Double is actually the maximum supply, 21 million. Not a lot in any spiel. So if it does get on Coinbase, it really is one to keep on your radar because the price will pump if it does actually get listed. But as I say, out of them coins they're talking about, very rare they actually get listed, believe it or not. They just sort of talk about these projects, which, to be honest, a lot of people haven't heard of some of them, and most of them just comes to nothing really. So anyway, moving on. Next one is Zcoin. Another one, been around a long time, ranked 111, all-time high $169. In the last year, it's actually reached $14. And Zcoin, XZC, is an open-source, privacy-focused cryptocurrency token that launched in September 2016. I say it's been around for a long time. I used to own it. I don't own any anymore. So Zcoin, yeah. Next one, Bitcoin, again, been around a long time. Literally, its all-time high was only ever 3 cents. Would you believe it? So it's been around since it was actually 2012, I remember, and it describes itself as a private, decentralized cryptocurrency with open source code. The fact it's still ranked 116, it's been around for like 8 years, is pretty incredible. So I don't hold any Bitcoin myself anymore. I just something perhaps I'll look into again, but I don't know if they're still developing. Again, one just needs to look into really. The next one I've spoke about before is Beam. I did a video before on Beam and Grin. Beam, there's a lot of hype with it, sort of beginning of last year. Currently it's ranked 140, price is nearly 50 cents. Its all-time high was actually $3.21, and the last year was actually reached $2.61. And to sum up Beam, it's a cryptocurrency that demonstrates an emphasis on privacy and anonymity with Mimblewimble implementation. I spoke before about Mimblewimble, probably like Grin, which is coming up, and also there's actually a coin now called Mimblewimble. The name, I remember talking about this before. The guy who created the technology was a Harry Potter fan. I personally am not a Harry Potter fan, but I believe there's a character in it called Mimblewimble, and that's what he's stated on basically, which is just, anyway, that's his choice. So Beam, yep, 140. It's still got a roadmap, it's still progressing. The only thing with Beam, circulating supply 64 million, max supply is 262 million, and loads more supply tools still to come out. So it's up to you whether you want to get into Beam. I did a video on it, I thought it was great. I've sort of come away from Beam now. Many other projects I prefer. Again, that's just me personally. Another one which I really do like is Pivx, which again is in my top 20 holdings. Spoke about Pivx many times. Its all-time high was $9.20. In the last year, it's actually 81 cents. At the moment, just basically over 44 cents. Fantastic roadmap, fantastic team. Definitely got a huge future. Absolutely love the project. It's got itself as a pioneer in proof of stake technology. It's MIT licensed, open source, decentralized, blockchain based cryptocurrency. I say I've followed them for a long time, and they've won awards before for their technology. It really is advanced, and that's why I love the project. Circulating supply, nearly 57 million. Not a huge amount in crypto speak really, so it's just a project that I've always liked. Let's hope next bull run it smashes through the all-time high and climbs the charts. When you go through these privacy coins, the old classic ones we say are still in the top 100, you know, talk about Monero, Zcash, Verge, etc. But I'm hoping Pivx will get into the top 100. I really do like the project. Again, it's just me personally. The next one I just spoke about is Grin. I say very similar to Beam in some respect. It was launched, I say, beginning last year. It was actually in January, if I remember. And it's a cryptocurrency again, obviously focused on privacy without censorship in its implementation of Mimblewimble. They do release a lot of Grin, if I remember, a lot. see, circulating supply is 44 million. If I remember, they release a lot of Grin every month. I say it's all-time high. You know, you think it was like only beginning last year was $10. We're now just over 49 cents. Even the last year, literally since June last year, its all-time high was $7.56, and now we're at 49 cents. It's ranked 171. You know, I do follow it. It's an anonymous project. You don't know who the owner is. It's a huge community and fan base of Grin. I must say that. Even their sort of badge is MW for Mimblewimble, but it's just again, when it came out, I really liked it. But then when I read up about the release of the coins, etc., I sort of went away from Grin. It was just again more projects I was interested in. But again, I know there's a passionate community out there for Grin. So the next one, Kunos X, which up to a few months ago, I haven't really heard of it really, and it's been climbing the charts well. It really launched like April, and I say it's really got sort of really getting there now. It's ranked 204. It seems to be progressing really well, and I say it wasn't till I think the beginning of May that I first lit to it. It sort of been launched on Coinmarketcap April, and it was now ranked 204. Its all-time high was actually literally in May. It was $20.96. So circulating supply and total supply is pretty much out there, which is unusual for it to have most of them out there. Again, me personally, I think the fact that the circulating supply and the total supply is literally all out there, the next bull run, as it's progressing, I say it's already ranked 204. It's a project I'm actually looking into more in depth. I'm actually going to email the team and the owners and see more about the project. I'm going to follow more. I might do a video on them soon to see how they're getting on. It's just the project, out of all these 25 I'm mentioning here, there's a couple that have, which I don't own, which I haven't really looked into a great deal before, but ones I'm actually going to now look into. So Kunos X, CCXX, therefore little coin. I'm going to read up more about them, to be honest. You know, the max supply there'll ever be is 21 million. The total supply is 18. The circulating at the moment is nearly 18 million now. So I think that's fantastic. I really do. It was, even though it's sort of saying Coinmarketcap from April, it was actually launched late last year in a team in Switzerland. I remember reading up on it. It was designed to facilitate payments and clearing purchase invoice, especially for easy exchange with fiat money. So it does look a wonderful project. So again, as I say, I think I'll look into this more in depth. The next one is the actual Mimblewimble coin. You know, this, you know, they've actually got a coin actually called it now, and it is rapidly going up the charts. MWC is an in-progress implementation of the Mimblewimble project. Many characteristics are still undefined, but the following constitutes the first set of choices. Clean and minimal implementation aiming to stay as such. Follows the Mimblewimble protocol, which provides hidden amounts and scaling advantages. It's relatively fast block time, 1 minute, fixed block reward over time with decreasing dilution. So back in February it was actually $32 and now we're $15, but it's climbing through the charts. It's obviously had a massive pump on launch. It hasn't been around that long. Again, I think it was launched late last year. It's been on CoinMarketCap since February. But yeah, it's another one to really look out for. I say it's quite low down on the privacy coin charts, but it's one that, you know, you need to sort of look at. The next one, couldn't find a great deal of information on Beldecks, to be honest. It's ranked 233. It's been around since last year. Its all-time high was 17 cents. The Beldecks project aims to build a complete crypto ecosystem. It's created its own coin based on the Kryptonite protocol with masternodes. I might look into it a bit more in depth. I don't know really. It hasn't really progressed a lot in the last year by the looks of it, but I'm not saying it's not one to keep on your radar. So I might look into this one a bit more in depth, but we'll see. The next one, Loki, 42 cents. All-time high was $1.09. It's reached 59 cents in last year. Again, it's a private, secure, untraceable digital currency based on the Kryptonite protocol. Loki's hybrid proof of work, proof of service consensus mechanism. You know, just another one. I don't personally own any Loki, but the next one is Apollo. Now, I spoke about this before. All-time high was 0.09. Last year it's reached 0.02. It's had a massive drop. I remember the days of the big pumps, and now it's out of the top 300, to be honest. So I spoke about this the other day again with projects I always keep an eye out for, but to me, I don't know what's going on with Apollo. They've got a big roadmap. I don't know why it's dropped the chart. I don't know why it hasn't become popular. I know they did have quite a big community, so let's hope Apollo gets going again. Now the next one is Arpa, which again is all-time high was 6 cents. It's a blockchain-based solution for privacy-preserving computation enabled by multi-party communication (MPC). It was founded in April 2018. It doesn't seem to be doing massively at the moment. So when you look at that, it's just over 1 cent. There's all-time high was only 6, so it's ranked 390. I personally won't be looking much further into this project, but I say it's been around a while, so let's see how they progress. The circulating supply, total supply, roughly half. So it's obviously a lot of still to be released. So that's one to sort of keep an eye for. Aeon's the next one. Now Aeon, its all-time high is actually $9.45. It's about enabling the age where all people ever have the freedom to privately send and receive money without whatever gadget they already own. That's what they stated. Aeon utilises a cryptographic system to transfer funds without the identifying information of each user becoming visible on the blockchain. Said before, where you get Bitcoin, it's a public blockchain. Obviously, these are pure privacy blockchains, so no one knows who paid who, how much, etc. So it's ranked 417. It's currently 52 cents. Circulating supply is only just under 16 million, so not a lot. So if it's another project that perhaps I need to look into more in depth to see if they're still developing, still progressing, or it's just a coin that's just going to drift off. I don't know. I will look further into Aeon. Dust Network is another one, all-time high, 61 cents, launched in July 2018 by a team based in the Netherlands. It's currently 3 cents. Again, I've never heard of this project before. Circulating supply, basically half to the total supply. So again, that would affect the price. Dapscoin is another one which I spoke about the other day a lot. I say when I went on Twitter, a massive response. Up 20% today, huge community, again, very passionate community. If I just show you my Twitter, even Dapscoin Twitter official page did a shout out about my video. Huge response. My tweets got retweeted and many, many comments. It does have a massive, massive community, very passionate community. So obviously Daps on keep me on, really do like it. Excellent communication with the owners when I've done that video. Can't thank them enough for that, appreciate that. Another one, again, which I mentioned in my top privacy coins that I own is Particle, PART. It's launched in 2017. Excellent roadmap. I like it. I think this project's going to progress. Currently, it's basically 69 cents. Its all-time high, though, is $52. Even the last year, it's reached $3.24. The circulating supply and total supply is basically, most of it's out there. It's only 9.6 million total supply. So that is why the price in the last bull run went so high. And as it progresses, this is a project that I really like. So again, Particle is one. You can get on Bittrex, that's where I get mine. I really do like this project. Again, do your own due diligence, but PRT, definitely keep on your radar. I really like this project. Now going through sort of real lesser known ones. Suterusu, which again, I've never heard of. It was launched in December 2018. It was actually based in Singapore. It aimed to become a launchpad for interoperable privacy-preserving blockchains. It's ranked 483. It's half a cent. Its all-time high was 8 cents. But circulating supply, look at that, 1 billion. Total supply 10 billion. So 10% is out there. I won't be getting involved with this, to be honest. It's just, I haven't even looked to see how they're getting on. It just reached the top 25, so I don't know much else about the project, to be honest. King DAG, all-time high. The next one was 13 cents, launched to say there in 2019, ranked 487, currently 12 cents. Again, this is one where you look at that, circulating supply, 48 million, total supply 1 billion. I'm not going to get involved with KDAC, again, entirely up to you, but it may do really well. I may regret not getting KDAC, who knows, but when you look at that, it's just so much total supply still to come out of them, that's just not for me, I'm afraid. Rego, its all-time high was 23 cents. Can't remember, it's just over a cent. It's ranked 495 and describes itself as another scalable privacy-preserving platform for decentralized applications. So it's been around for quite a while. Last year it sort of launched, doesn't seem to be doing a great deal, but I will look into this one. I've seen it mentioned quite a few times on social media that it's one for the future, and to be honest, I've never really looked into it. So this one I'm going to look into again, like Kunos, CXX, another one. I'm going to just have a look a bit more in depth in it, because there's, again, quite a passionate community about this. And the last one, number 25, was Ghost Prism. Ranked ranked 572, $2.08. Its all-time high is $4.73. Again, I wouldn't touch it. Circulating supply 2 million, max supply 175 million. Hardly any of it's out there, so it's not one for me. And just another I'm going to add here. This was actually, it rocketed up the charts. It was really low, and that's why it's low down on my videos. But literally in the last few days, it shot up the charts. It's now ranked 150. It describes itself as a privacy project on platform for dApps, aims to become next generation privacy blockchain. And this is one where it claims to use the better system than Zcash. It uses the Z-Sharks Plus, I think they call it, and it's 20 times faster than Zcash. Its all-time high is 34 cents, and it's rocketed up the charts. Again, the circulating supply, total supply is basically half, but it's shot up the charts. So as I say, where it was low down on my charts, and now it's rocketed right up. So it's ranked 150. So this is another one I'm going to look into. So between Origo, SERO, Super Zero Protocol, and Kunos CCSX, these are the three I'm going to look further into. So I've done a video the other day on my top privacy holdings, and also done a video the other day purely on DApp. So check those out. I say there's many other privacy coins. We're not in the top 25, obviously, but we're going further and further down, obviously, the charts, even lesser known coins. So I think the 25 pretty much covers the top privacy coins, obviously. So I say there's some there which I think have got real fantastic futures, longevity. So let me know your favourite privacy coins below. Lovely to hear from you. But I say this one here, SERO, is one I'm really looking into because it's rocketed up the charts literally in the last sort of few weeks or so. So let's look further into that one. Thanks very much for listening. I know it's gone on for quite a while. So any help needed on getting started crypto, email me info@cryptostrang.com. Help anyone I can. Thanks very much for listening. Cheers. Bye.